Good Sunday morning. I'm WCI3 meteorologist Jacob Dickey. Wanted to update you on the chance for some more strong to severe storms on this Sunday and Sunday night. We'll have a quick update for you here on social media, our digital platforms, that is. We're streaming, of course, to Facebook, to our YouTube channel, on Twitter, and on the digital weather app, the WCI weather app. We'll talk a little bit about today and tonight's threats and break it down for you. No severe weather now, but that will change this afternoon, especially, we think, into tonight. Cloud cover continues to win out right now across the region, and I think today's probably going to trend more cloudy than not. That's something that may help keep instability down a bit, keep this from being as much of a widespread wind threat as it was on Friday night. So lesser degree than Friday, but still is a chance, and so we'll talk about it here and keep you updated. This is what we expect as far as temperatures go. They're still climbing into the upper 80s and low 90s, so we will get instability to climb into the afternoon and evening hours, providing fuel for some of these showers and storms. Right now, we can see clouds continuing to win out. More sunshine down by Interstate 70 towards the Indiana state line. A lot of cloud cover, though, from Springfield up I-55, even down Interstate 72 towards Champaign-Urbana. There's a little feature, actually, off to our west, and that is what we call an MCV. You almost see a little swirl in here. This is expected to approach down I-80 corridor and could bring a few chances for some strong to severe storms this afternoon, say 2 o'clock till 8 p.m. A low chance, and there is a bit of uncertainty on the evolution of those storms, but we'll continue to watch and keep you updated. So be aware that this afternoon, yes, there is a chance. Some uncertainty, but it's low. That may be the better chance to get a tornado or two somewhere into the region. More on the specifics in a minute, but wanted to give you a look at the storm tracker Doppler across the region. Let's talk about some of the ingredients and how they're coming together here. Instability will climb as we go into the afternoon. If we can get a storm to fire off with that MCV, there also is at least some wind shear in the atmosphere. And that may help it become more supercellular in nature if it happens. I'm less certain that's going to be the case. I think maybe we can hold off for most of us until tonight. The best chance is probably going to be in McLean, Livingston, Ford, and Iroquois counties for the afternoon round for some strong to severe storms. Most all of us, I think, should stay dry as the cap holds strong across central Illinois for Father's Day. So if you have those outdoor plans, just be weather aware. But I think your plans today will be just fine here for the region. That may change into tonight. The wind shear does go away, but the instability also not as strong. We still think, though, there'll be a line of some severe storms that can roll on in moving on forth. The Storm Prediction Center has placed a level 3 risk for severe weather. That is going to include areas to the north of Route 9, including parts of McLean, Livingston, Ford, and Iroquois County. Probably the better chance for severe weather will be I-80 corridor. To the south along Interstate 72-74, a level 2 slight risk, a level 1 marginal risk down by Interstate 70 here for these showers and storms moving on through. Let's talk about the timing here of FUTURETRACK. By late morning, I think we're going to know a whole lot more how that feature to the west will play out here. We go into the afternoon. You see it tries to get a few of those isolated cells out in west central Illinois. There's some questions still on the evolution there, but I think from about 2 o'clock till 8 p.m. might be that window of opportunity for a few of those storms to pop up. And if they do, that might be the better chance for a tornado or two. But I'm not certain that's going to play out. I'm going to stress the uncertainty, a low confidence for that earlier round. We move forth into the afternoon and evening. You'll see off to our north and west, again by 10, 11 o'clock, some more big thunder boomers forming. That probably will be our better chance for severe weather here moving forth. So as far as the threats go, the tornado threat low but conditional. If we can get some of those afternoon pop-up supercell storms, that threat comes up. Winds of 65 mile an hour plus and some half-dollar size hail will be possible with any stronger storm. The main event, though, I think will be from 9 p.m. until 3 a.m. as our window of opportunity. And it may be in the later half of that, the second half of that window of opportunity for round number 2. So again, 2 p.m. till 8 p.m. We'll watch and see how things evolve. Low confidence, but that might be a better tornado threat than 9 p.m. till 3 a.m. tonight into early tomorrow morning. That would be with the gusty winds and the line of storms moving on through. This is the tornado risk map. We will watch for some of those discrete storms in the afternoon. We'll also watch if we don't get an embedded circulation somewhere in the overnight round. We're at a 4 out of 10. That primarily is for that earlier round along Interstate 80, Bloomington, Gibson City, Paxton, Iroquois County to the north. A 2 out of 10, a low but non-zero risk then for areas along Interstate 72, 74, and a never say never risk then around Interstate 70. Just a 1 out of 10 here into the region. Large hail risk then. It's low, but we could see some bigger hail in west central Illinois with the earlier storms. We've just got to watch how that evolves. Maybe a spot or two with $half. I really think it's the wind threat that will pick up, especially into the tonight round. I'll show you that here in a second. We have that red area really centered over us on Friday night. It's more to the north. We'll watch it, seeing how these storms evolve here. Here comes another look at FUTURETRACK. Notice again, we'll watch and see some of those pop-up showers and storms into the afternoon from 2 till 8. Then the focus becomes that line of severe storms. Here we go from 9 till 3 a.m., 9 p.m., 3 a.m. We think there's a line of severe storms to our north that will push to the south, and that will bring some more loud thunder and lightning, even the damaging wind threat across much of the region. Not everyone will get it, I don't think. But you can see here still pushing through at midnight, 1, 2 in the morning, and it clears on out. That will end our severe threat here. We'll end it because a cold front comes on through, though we do expect cool rain showers during the day on Monday, before finally we dry things out Monday night, look for lots of sunshine on Tuesday. As far as rainfall totals go, again, it'll be feast or famine for you. Some spots could get up to a quarter, half inch of rain with some locally higher totals possible. There's a lot of moisture in the atmosphere, so another 1 to 2 inches in a localized area on the table. Other spots will see less than a quarter of an inch. There will be some, just like with the last couple of rounds, who will miss out completely. Where that will be remains to be seen, but I want to mention that as a possibility here. Feast or famine for the rain, especially with the round tonight here. Wherever those cluster of storms do form, that will be where the heaviest rain ends up. Something to just look at here. How about tomorrow's temperatures? And we'll revisit questions and talk about that severe threat again. Tomorrow, look how much cooler we are here. Temperatures stay in the 60s through much of the day. Those cool rain showers and clouds are sticking around here. In fact, you'll notice the difference on FUTURETRACK. Even tonight, here comes that cold front pushing through with that line of storms. The high temperature will probably end up being at midnight tonight for many of us, for tomorrow at least. The Monday high at midnight. Monday at 8:30, we're in the low 60s out there. During the day, we should stay in the 60s. And then Monday night, the temperatures really drop. We may have some spots drop into the 40s out there by Tuesday morning into the region. Some very nice weather on the way here. A cool, crisp day. Not a normal start to summer, though. But that's just the way things work sometimes when the weather is concerned. And then we'll take a look here. Those chances for rain, they will return by Thursday night, Friday into the weekend. Some more scattered showers and storms are expected. Let's jump back and focus on our severe threat now and answer any questions you may have. We'll wrap this up. I don't want to take too much of your time. We think that the tornado threat today, it's low but conditional. That mainly for the afternoon round, probably north of Interstate 72. And that probably will be with those isolated storms if they are able to form. That's why I've placed the word conditional here. If we end up getting a couple of those isolated storms, that threat climbs pretty quickly. But I'm just not certain that we're going to get enough of the ingredients together in time and in our area. It's probably going to be more Interstate 80, I think, but we'll watch it and keep you updated. The afternoon and evening storm threat, probably with McLean, Ford, Iroquois, Livingston County, that will watch most for that. Then the threat for a few embedded circulations is there tonight, but again, it's low. That would be for more of the area wide. The threat really, I think, transitions to a high wind. We'll keep it at medium, some gusts of 65 mile an hour plus possible. I don't think it's as strong of an event as it was on Friday night, but still it's a nighttime event. There is some instability, so the chances there for some more of those storms to be loud. They may wake you up. We'll probably be watching things for you and keeping an eye on it all night long again. And that way, if there's anything that does break out and cause some problems, we'll be here and keep you updated on our digital platforms. Flooding threat, yeah, maybe we do get some more heavy rainstorm, but I don't think we'll have storms stalling out ahead of it necessarily. We've got some actual flow in the atmosphere. Things will start to move and progress from west to east and from northwest to southeast, and that keeps things moving. So heavy rain may be there locally for a little bit, but it should clear on through if you're lucky enough to get that. I don't expect to see any 6 or 7 inch rainfall reports in central Illinois. Could we get a spot with an inch, inch and a half? Sure, that's possible, but I think we're going to keep it mostly under an inch this time. That's what I have for y'all. I'll check through the questions. If not, we'll be back and keep you updated. The website is updated with the Weather Now video, the forecast. We'll have an update from the Storm Prediction Center around midday. I'll be back early afternoon to update things. I don't expect any changes here, but really when it comes to these MCV features, sometimes only a few hours before do you really get to realize what's going on. Having cloud cover today like it is, I think will help us out for the afternoon chances to keep them lower, but I still expect to see some linear complexes of storms move through at least parts of the area into tonight. There's your update. We'll check through the questions. If we don't need to, we'll update you again at the news at 5:30, 9 and 10 o'clock. And then I'm sure by after 10, with that line coming in, we'll be doing some digital platform coverage in the region. Let's see here. Would be nice to get some rain. Haven't had a drop with all these storms passing by. Yeah, some folks have missed out completely. I think there's some folks in Edgar, Vermilion counties in particular, who would love to share some of that rain with you. Some of those rainfall totals were pretty high. If you want to see where the big rains fell in that Friday night round, I did update a story on the web. You can go to our app or the website and see those totals. Is Decatur going to get severe weather overnight tonight? Yes or no? I don't want to say with certainty yes, but it looks like at least that line of storms comes on through. We'll get some storms, I think. The severe threat remains to be seen. It would be a damaging wind threat more than likely, and that will go with the area. The higher threat to the north of I-72, 74 with tonight's round, the threat should wane a little bit to the south and east of Interstate 72. Is the tornado threat mainly for the afternoon evening storms north of Interstate 74? Yes, I do believe that is the case. There could be a circulation embedded in the line tonight, but the threat still looks to be low overall. So I'm not too concerned. I really think more wind threat with tonight's round will be the bigger event from this. Severe weather start between 2 and 10. I've got an initial round from 2 o'clock till 8 o'clock. That's a window of opportunity, we'll call it. Maybe not even a round, but we'll watch the 2 to 8 o'clock time frame. And that may be a chance for a few storms here. That probably is closer to I-80, but it may slip into some of our counties north of Interstate 72, 74. The better chance for more area-wide storms comes from 9 p.m. until 3 a.m. tonight. And those storms will move in, be strong, and then they should wane as they move to the south and to the east. How much more rain are we expecting for the Broadlands area? I want to suggest that tonight's round is going to be less than an inch, maybe even less than a half inch. The chance to get more than an inch of rain really seems low, although there is a lot of moisture in the atmosphere. So we may have some quick, heavy downpours, but storms should keep moving along. I don't expect storms to stall out in an area. So probably the best, most likely scenario is around a half inch. Could see less than that. The chance to see more is there, just depending on how things play out. It looks like we wrap up the questions there. So if there's any more updates that are needed, we'll update you here. If not, I hope I don't have to talk to you until 5:30 on TV. And hopefully we can slip on through. Looking forward to that. Nicer, quieter weather. Hope you are too by tomorrow morning into the region. That's what we got. If you're joining in late, this will update on the web. You can go to the website as well and catch those details. So the chance for more severe storms, a window of opportunity from 2 till 8. And then tonight we'll see the best chance for some strong to severe storms, 9 p.m. until 3 a.m.